destinations. You're probably thinking, where's he going? Is Eli lost, fam? Today, my friends, I left my knife and fork at home. You could say I'm lost, but some beautiful paths can't be discovered without getting lost. A wise man once said, the pleasure of the search for adventure is what feeds our dreams. Today, our adventure is taking us to India, the Punjab. Well, not quite, but this place is going to feed our dreams, plus much more, on This Food Bangz.
Hi, myself Naveens Journey, and I'm owner and head chef at Dhaba 49. So welcome to our Dhaba.
It's Frimz, isn't it?
Welcome to This Food Bangz. Today we're on a tour, we're on a detour. We are at Dhaba 49 with the owner and head chef. Yes, he does both. Can you tell our viewers what your name is? And
Myself Naveen.
Naveen.
I'm belongs to Northern India.
Mm.
This is our small venture, Dhaba 49. We opened almost 3 years ago.
Right.
With the support of all the people and the market, last year we were successful in opening another branch in Patni. So now we have two restaurants.
Oh, so there's two, yeah?
Two, yeah. It's named as a Chuk Chuk, London. So that's the other one. So now we are at Dhaba, which is basically North Indian cuisine.
Yeah.
And that's what it is.
It's nice. It is a hidden gem, tucked in the nice part of Maidavale.
Yes.
Why this location?
Before opening this place, we did a bit of a survey with our local customers around. There was a big Paddington nutrition ground, and then the other ventures around. We did a survey, so we felt that there is a potential, there's a vacuum for Indian cuisine where we have people we saw around.
Yeah.
They are serving not that typical Indian.
Yeah. Sorry, this is so nice. So yeah, so carry on.
So they are not serving that typical Indian. So we were our recipes are like home curated. Majorly belongs to our typical what the people eat in India.
Yeah, right.
Not what they have tailored accordingly to the local when they goes to different places.
Right.
Their name was same, but their recipes were altered.
Right.
So we kept it same. So then we come to know, yes, people love Indian food, their authenticity. As an example, if I say, we have a bit of a myth. People don't like, in England, people don't like spices, chilies. But here, we have every week a lot of customers. Even we kept our food normal spices. They say, oh no, we need a hot.
Absolutely.
We need a hot food.
Yeah.
Yes, people love
So
Indian spices.
you have it tailored to your customers because some people are like, it's too spicy. Have you
No,
had
we
to
kept it.
alter your...
We kept it like a medium. Everything, which is acceptable by majority.
Yeah, right.
But when if someone have a special request, yes.
So you can do hot?
We do.
So last week when I came, you were holding back.
Yeah, that's what normal it is.
Yeah. Thank you for that.
Yeah,
I woke up feeling very good. Because usually, you know what I mean?
I know. That's the main thing because when we come up to the spices, it's not only the chilies. It's a blend of a lot of spices.
Right.
So that's what we kept it because when it comes to the chili, that's the end minute. You can add it, you can just add it. But there's a balance of other flavors. That's what we need to make. That's the more important.
I'm fascinated by the fact that you're the owner and head chef. I want to know more about your journey. How did you get into cooking? and how did you sort of work your way up to be the owner? What was the journey like?
The journey is very uncertain.
Really?
Sometimes you felt it, you need to be in the kitchen.
Yeah.
That's what, basically being born and brought up in Punjab, which is in northern India.
Right.
We were surrounded by food. That place is a foodies. People love food. There's a lot of food. So which makes you more into the food.
Right.
And from there, after that, we did a hotel management, which is especially 3 years courses. Did it. Then we did our training with the Taj group of hotels.
Right.
So like it's one of our 5-star hotel chains in India. We did there. Then we come over London, worked in various places.
Right.
And after a journey of 8 to 10 years with my colleagues,
Right.
Ashish and Sandeep. So we were together from India.
Right.
So we all together, we worked here as well for 10, 12 years. Then
Yeah.
we come up, okay, we opened up our own branch.
Right.
And then we got a good response. And
That's
hard
a
work
brave
is faith.
move, man. Brave move, especially in this day and age, because
It
it's
is.
a cutthroat world. This restaurant sort of business, because
It's not an easy decision to just leave your jobs and come into the business. But yes, it was succeeding.
What are the sort of challenges you've kind of faced in opening up a business, and how do you balance the two, head chef, owner? How do you juggle those two up?
It is not an easy task. Yeah, with the support of my colleague Ashish, she is as well my partner.
Right.
So with him, we have managed and our experience as well. But still, there's a main challenge, as you say. Yes, last week to make yourself known in the industry, in the market. So still, that challenge is still there.
It's still there.
To get out in the market, to spread your word.
That's
So
tough.
we have other ways to get your name spread, but we just choose the path where we can go slowly.
Right.
So instead of us, people are telling to the other people, go to that place.
Right.
So it took time, but yes, we are there. So now people know us because they referred, most of them they come, their friends, their family,
Right.
they referred them.
Right.
So that's what it is. It took us a long way.
Yeah.
So challenges, major challenges to get to be known in the market.
For real. Do you know what it is as well? Is that you've got to take into consideration COVID-19 as well. I know that affected a lot of businesses, top to bottom. How did it affect you? How did the pandemic affect your business? How did it affect everything that you had going on?
Pandemic makes everything just stands still. So since March, we were like nothing. We were closed as well for a week time. There was no business. Then it's not only the businesses; it's the people and our other customers. They were standstill as well. So in the March, at the end of the March, beginning of April. So then we have a lot of customers who are we are personally attached to them. So normally we were in touch with them. Okay, how are you? All the family okay and all. Then we come to know a few of them were doctors.
Right.
They were working in hospitals. So we come up with they have requested and all. We just make ourselves busy in supporting them in the hospital. So we were providing meals over there, and that's how then again it helps us in the business as well. So it's like supporting each other.
Right.
So we are getting slowly takeaways. We have other people who joined us as well. Okay, let's support the NHS or frontline staff.
Right.
And then they were known that okay, this place is doing this, and they are just supporting us by placing their orders over here. And we got a lot of messages on our social media.
Good.
As a supportive, like there are cricket clubs over there, medical cricket club and other places. So they are just supporting us to support further.
That's good.
So that's how we survived so far. But still,
Just goes to
it
show.
is not same as we were in Jan and Feb. Still surviving.
Just goes to show how kindness and gratitude can go so far.
It's a market.
You know what I
It's a
mean?
market. If customers look after us, we have to look after customers. It's our duty as well.
Yeah. Because like you could have just been wallowing in your own pity, thinking, "Oh, my business, I haven't got money. What am I gonna do?" But instead, you kind of went out there and you took it by the helm, and you just said, "I've got to contribute." That's good.
We are in the middle of society. We have a middle in society. We have some just opposite to us. We have a council building where the most of vulnerable people are living.
Wow.
So we have requested by our Westminster housing office.
Yeah.
And by the time it was going on, we supported them as well. There were the meals for them. Because at the end of the day, it is, again, as I mentioned, it's a society.
Right.
Society, when you are together, only then it is society.
Right.
We are not individuals. We can't
It's true.
survive.
It's true. It's true. We all need each other to survive. That's what people forget. You can't be like me all the time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's interesting. Let's go back on the food, because I think your food is banging. I love it.
Thank you.
I love your food. Honestly, man them, girl them, if you get time, come to Dhaba 49. Yeah? I love your food. What constitutes an northern cuisine? Because we were talking a little bit in the kitchen, and you said the further north you go, the hotter it is.
Yeah, North food is more, they use oil and lot of oil, food, spices. The only reason to choose the Northern Indian food, because I'm from North India, I understand the Northern Indian food better. I can proudly represent the Northern Indian food.
Right.
I have South. We can't do that. Okay, we know South Indian food is a delicious. It's a lovely.
Yeah.
But if I can't represent anything confidently or put it on the plate,
Right.
North Indian food is our speciality.
Yeah.
It is our thing which we can say, so we can proudly represent it, and we can give authenticity in that. So that's the only reason we go with the Northern Indian cuisine, and it is a most loved cuisine by in this area. As I mentioned during survey, people have their Bengali versions of Indian food. People have the South Indian food here available, but they are missing what is a typical North Indian food. From here, we have a lot of people who are very, very keen to as a tourist in India.
Right.
So sometimes people give us most of the reviews about local dishes, but they have tasted in India, and people just say, okay, no, this tastes much more like that, and that's what we need.
Yes.
Then the people says, okay, it reminds us. Even our Indian customers, they tell us it reminds us India.
Yeah.
That's what they
It's
are.
nostalgic. It takes them back.
Yes.
For the other,
For the other things, experiments, and blending, we just leave it to our respectable Michelin star chefs. They are much better, so they do it. We are here.
No, don't put yourself down like that, Naveen. You're good as well.
Yes. No, that's thank you.
You're
but
up there. I tasted the food, trust me. Don't put yourself down. Talking about your customers, what dish does your customers gravitate towards to? What's your top seller?
It's a basically authentic butter chicken.
Butter chicken.
Butter chicken, people love that.
Is that it?
No, that's a majorly, because if we say it's number one, I can say only one dish which goes on the top.
Really?
Then the butter chicken people loves a lot. Then still our menu is vast, and we don't have anything which is, I can say, like in the menu we divide it horses, stars, and all. But we don't have anything which is a very slow moving item. But yeah, vegetarians are there. We have now vast vegan options.
Right.
As people, like since last year, there's a lot of awareness about a vegan food.
Vegan food, yeah.
So our most of menu is vegan as well.
Right. Did you have to change that as well, just to accommodate the vegans? Just recently, or was that always?
No, we incorporate in our main menu.
Right.
Is a vegan food.
Right.
So the people have the same dishes as a vegan as well, and the same, like sometimes special, like in India we have weekends we do chole bhature.
Love that.
That's a fried. I'm glad you know as well. So we do that one on the brunches. So people normally come to Saturday, Sundays, especially for those.
Really?
So they are one of the fast moving items as well. People love that, because that's something which reminds their holiday or a weekend days at their home, back home.
Yeah.
So we have lamb dishes.
Right.
Karai meat. People love that.
I love lamb.
People love that one, karai meat.
Yeah.
That's quite famous as well.
Yeah.
Then we have our own speciality, dhaba chicken, which is a chicken on the bone, cooked with the chicken on its juices.
Yeah.
So that's the love it. There's a long list.
Right.
It all depends. So we try to cater everybody with their needs. Ladies, we have a groups of ladies. They come over just for street food.
Right.
The chaats and this samosa chaat, papri, pani puri. Ladies love that. That's what the people comes.
Right. That's the thing I was going to touch on, because it's got that sort of street Indian food influence in your menu as well. Is that something that you intentionally did as well,
As you
to
say,
bring that India vibe?
As you say, our name says dhaba. Dhaba is a roadside small restaurants in India. They called as a dhaba,
Right.
where all the travelers they stop by. It's like a pit stop for them. The service is here. So people go there and that food is like quickly cooked in a quantity and just keep moving 24/7. So that food, there's hardly any Indian who didn't had that food. Everybody loved that food and everybody had their dhaba experience.
Right.
So we have that thing in our mind because dhaba people goes there very very crowded and people are much more the hygiene and all that kind of things are missing, a bit of missing.
Yes.
Here we try to bring the dhaba with elegance.
Right.
So bring that experience in a nice, elegant atmosphere
Love that.
where people can have their confidence. Okay, we are here. We'll get a hygienic food. We are getting everything nice.
Yeah.
But the taste is dhaba, or roadside food.
Other than Indian food, I know you're bigging up India a lot. What's your favorite cuisine other than Indian food?
Other than Indian, love Italian.
You love Italian, yeah?
Italian, yes.
You haven't tried Ghanaian? Have you tried Ghanaian? I'm from
It's
Ghana.
not chicken.
No, that's
Jamaican. Nah,
Jollof rice?
Sorry?
You haven't tried jollof rice? Jollof rice?
I don't have any Ghanaian friends. So
Really?
nobody invites
You've
me.
got, I'll be your first Ghanaian friend. I'm breaking that mold now. I'll be your first one. So Italian food, yeah?
Italian food.
That's where you go to.
Italian, and we have a Indo-Chinese that comes as a it's not an Indian cuisine, that's a Chinese cuisine, but it's fused with the Indian spices. That's a very famous in India. So we love Indo-Chinese, and in very near future we are looking forward to bring something Indo-Chinese for our customers in the market.
Yeah, it's big. What's your go-to ingredient? If you were to cook something, what would be the ingredient where you can't do without in your dish?
Normally the ingredients which we use, as we say, it is like a home curated recipes. The ingredients which we use here is available in all Indian kitchens. So there's nothing special at all. Yeah. It's all the mix of the things. So basically, if I say is the basic things are like black cardamom, which this one, then or some garam masala, which is a mix of all masala. We make our own garam masala here, which is a mix in a same proportion, in a different proportion, and we blend it. That's our own masala. That's what I use. And apart from that, it's a dry mango powder, which gives a bit of a kick in the food, and the red chili flakes. Just to give it a love.
Love that. What's the food that you eat? Indian food that you eat that takes you home, that transports you back home. That's
basic dal and rice.
That's it.
That's what. That's what. If you go to
I was thinking something more extravagant.
Home food, you can eat restaurant food once a week, but home food you can eat 7 days a week. So more simple the food, better. Simple cooking, that's what the people prefer, and that's what the people eat. That's the main reason we keep our recipes simple, and that's what brings our people 3 to 4 times a week in the restaurant. So that's the only thing. So simple the cooking, easy to digest, easy to remind your home. We believe older times when the kitchen had less equipments, less ingredients, most variety and delicious foods comes out of the kitchens.
Right.
Nowadays, more technology is there, more not authentic foods comes out. So more processed food comes out of the kitchen.
Yes, for real. I totally agree with you.
That's what the thing. So we just, when it comes to leg, normally even if it comes to chicken curries, normal cooked. Normally cooked chicken curries, that's what it is.
Do you experiment in the kitchen as well? Do you just constantly experimenting?
That's the only
It's hard being a chef, man. Can't lie. You have to keep on trying to search for new flavors to try and,
Being a chef, you need to be innovative. One is an innovative, one thing, other thing is investigative. If you know, this food is tasty.
Say that again. It's innovative
and investigative.
Jeez. Boss. I love that.
Now, because if you know this food is tasty, then you have that curiosity in you. How come this dish becomes tasty? From where it comes? What the chef did in this? So that becomes most of the chef's ticket in this field. That how to do these things. And then once you lost in the food things, then it's very difficult to come out of the kitchen.
Yeah.
Because then from one another, it's all the stories, a lot of things. Then we keep continuously is just attached to each other.
Yeah.
If you go to it's Indian cuisine, then when you go to this belongs to Punjab. Okay, these ingredients comes from Mughlai cuisine. This comes from Northern India. This comes from the different cuisine. Then it's all the stories. Then it's food world. You get lost, and then you don't want to come out.
That's why I love doing this, because there's always context behind the food itself. It's not just about the food that you present on the table. It looks good on the eye, but I love the context behind it. You know what I mean?
Because with every food, every dish,
there's a story.
There is a story, there is a religion, there is a culture, there is a society, there is a weather, everything is attached to that. And then after decades and decades, that dish comes on the table.
Yes.
It's not a one night story, it's a load of things.
Yeah.
That's it is.
Naveen gave us exclusive access into his Dhaba Kitchen. In the kitchen, I got a real taste of India. Aromatic spices, the heat, the flames, the speed of service. This is where it all happened. Naveen whipped us a banging meal which consisted of naan bread, dhaba dal, lamb karahi, restaurant's top seller, buttered chicken, handy vegetables, and samosas. Stay tuned, I'm starving.
Close my eyes. I'm gonna put it out. What I like about this place is it's not too spicy. You know what I mean? Sometimes the spice can be a bit too overpowering. You know what I'm saying? You can still taste the meat. You can taste the flavors. You know what I mean? And you don't run to the toilet in the morning. You know what I'm saying? The thing though, in saying that, if you do want spice, you can say, boss man, hook me up with some more spice in it. You know what I mean? Because this is something. I don't do that. I like it exactly the way it is. Would you have done this spicy? Would you have done this any different? You man, you enjoy it?
I'm very.
It's not talking. What's your favourite out of all this?
Butter chicken.
The butter chicken, yeah.
I like the samosa chaat. The chaat is really good.
It's so good. It's sweet. It's got sweet butter, yeah. Spicy. Not that. Inside the mood is very warm. You got to appreciate the decor. You know, they bring in that Indian vibe, the street vibe, but like he said, like Naveen said, it's got that elegance to it. You know, there's that elegance to it. You know, it's smooth. It's India. You know, and he's trying to replicate how it is back home, which I like, bro.
And you got a wine bar. Oh, you got a bar. So you don't get drunk.
This is it. You got a wine bar as well. They do serve alcohol here. However, for my Muslim brothers, hold tight. Halal, isn't it? It's halal, so you can come here as well. Yeah, isn't it?
The food is halal.
The food is halal. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Obviously, the drink is haram, innit? The drink is haram. You know what I'm saying? But station.
Western Park, Maida Vale, got buses, 31 from Shepherd's Bush,
Yeah.
the 228 from Shepherd's Bush,
228, yeah.
Two's not too far away, 328, good transport.
Good transport links.
Harrow Road to 18.
Harrow Road, you know, not far away from Carnival. Look, it's catered to everyone, like he said. Come through, feel the vibe. Look, I've had a fat lunch. I don't think I'll eat till about 8 a.m. tomorrow morning. It's currently 3 p.m. 4 p.m. should I say. This guy's gonna eat the minute we leave.
I'm just gonna order from this place.
He's gonna free to go. One for the road. You know what I mean? I've had a good time. Make sure you pass through.
Naveen, it's been a pleasure. If you are ever in Maida Vale, I was about to say Emmerdale. If you're ever in Maida Vale, make sure you stop by Dhaba 49. Honestly, the food, it bangs. It's amazing, and this guy's a lovely guy. You have to come and meet him as well. The team, the service was great. I'll give it 10 out of 10.
Thank you very much.
Give it 10 out of 10. Make sure you subscribe, make sure you like, and hit them up on Instagram. You're on Instagram?
Yes, we are.
Where else? Where can they reach you?
We are on Instagram, we are on Facebook, Twitter, or we have on our website portfolios.
Right, no worries. All right then. Thank you very much. You just joined me and Naveen at Dhaba 49 on This Food Bangz.